Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who joins. I best behave him on his new chair. Don't break this one. I broke the last one. Shh. Oh, I'll be banned. I will be banned from chairs. So I hope everybody's okay. Just a little quick chitty chat. Afternoon, Christina. Hey, Lisa. How are you both, my lovelies? Hey, Angie. How are you? Scotty, good afternoon, mate. Hey. There's only one 5 o'clock, Scotty. Hey, Jules. Lewis. How are you, my lovely? So, what a day it's been. John's been busy trying to get the garden finished so I can go sit outside in the sunshine. He's decking it for me. So that's what we're doing at the moment, is decking the garden. So at the minute it's just cooking tea. Hey up, Mick, how are you, my lovely? So I just popped on just for a little bit of a quick chat. It's nice to see you too, Jules. Woohoo, Charles! I hope you're all right, my sweets, Charles. Sending loads of healing sweets. So we are going to be on members later. Well, I am 7 p.m. UK time to 8 p.m. UK time. I will be on members doing practicing mediumship. I was awake at 4. Was that this morning or this afternoon, though? So I will be on members 7 while 8 doing some practicing mediumship and whatever else I fancy discussing and talking about in that time. And then Paul's live at 8:30. Right here on our main pages and YouTube's and both. Dear. I were, to be fair, though. I don't know, though. What time is it? I've just woke up. I've had an hour. I don't know what time it is. Time are we on now? Oh, I missed this 4 o'clock. I think I were asleep at 4 o'clock. I sort of like had a nanny nap on City. So, we needed a nanny nap. So I don't know if anybody's following GS, what is it? Rant of the Day with Simon over on YouTube. Please go give him a watch. It is his rant of the days, and they are quite enlightening on some of the things that he shares out. So please pop over onto his YouTube channel. It's 5:30, Angie. Oh my goodness. I'm not going to sleep tonight now. I will only be seeing one 9 o'clock, and that'll be tonight. I'll probably be in bed. I'll sleep through past 9 o'clock in the morning. No, I can't. I've got to go to kids. I'm going to visit my daughter tomorrow. As Arthur ended up with a really bad eye infection on Friday. All his little eyes, only one, and all his eye from underneath to over the top had all swollen. So I was on Facebook and didn't get notification. Sorry, soldier. 8 o'clock, no worries, Lewis. And all his little eyes swelled up. So she phoned doctors, and doctor says, send me a picture. Send me a bloody picture. Our GP practices need to get back open, don't they? Because this is ridiculous. Say, Rachel, Simon's brilliant. He cracks me up. Have you seen his latest? He's lovely in his time. Debbie, he's absolutely a star. He come and stayed with us a couple of weeks ago for a bit. So I'm looking forward to his next visit. So his little eye swollen. So doctor said to daughter, send us a photo. Well, she sent for, can't see any swelling. If it gets worse, bring him in on Monday. Or that were, she didn't say about taking him anywhere, just bring him up. Anyway, Saturday, his poor little eye, with that closed, you couldn't see it. Now, she knew he'd got a bit of conjunctivitis. So they rushed him to Children's. Her and other half rushed him to Children's. She's phoned me up. Doctors are really worried about this swelling of the eye. Is it cellulitis or something? Not cellulitis. Evening, AJ. Cellulitis, I think it is, of the eye, which can be really serious. And they caught it just in time. before it changed. And what he'd done is they put him on some antibiotics. So on Sunday, they phoned her back to take him back into children's. And his eye was open slightly. So you can see where he's scratched his eyeball. And the doctors said to him on Sunday, if they'd have waited till Monday, it would have caused this cellulitis, and it would have been it could cause brain damage. It can cause fluid on the brain. It can cause meningitis. So just be aware, people who've got little ones. Even for adults, it can happen in an adult, but it's like both parts of the eye swell. So underneath and the top eye, always get checked out medically. Don't listen to your GP. Really did my head in, that GP. Yesterday and today's videos are great. He says it as he is. He definitely does say it as it is, Debbie, and he can back it up with what he's saying as well. That's one thing I do love about Simon. He doesn't just he's not just doing it for just because he can do it or because he wants to do it or is targeting anybody. He actually does what people put out there. He follows up on that. So he can back it up with what he gets. And if he ever is wrong, he apologizes and says he's got it wrong. But he's 9 times out of 10, he's not wrong. The one about the old engine house, Stanton Money, 9 ladies. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? I mean, we've been there many times. We've been there with quite a few people. I think it's called Lee's Quarry. Lee's Quarry is the name. It was quite. Actually, when we went, we did pick up on a gentleman that wasn't of a nice character. But to be fair, I find any woodland quite spiritual, and because it's near 9 ladies, I think that it's quite a spiritual location. I find it a very peaceful location when you go. Don't get me wrong, it can be a little bit eerie. And I don't know if you watched on one of our videos, John actually went on his own. He'd done 9 ladies, and he found this building as he were walking back. So he'd been and done 9 ladies, he'd come back, and then he actually went back out to this quarry itself. And as he went back out there, where the quarry house is, you can, if you walk opposite, it leads you out and it brings you to this sheer drop of brick. I nearly killed him when he went off on his own and found that, because he's like balancing on edge like he does. John's got no fear and doesn't see the danger, does he? But it's actually it's a beautiful place. Got some lovely photos from a couple of years ago, that building, 9 ladies in the woods. Yeah, absolutely stunning place, Jules, isn't it? How are you, Jules? Julie, my lovely. Over missed it. Diane, how are you? Hope you're well, AJ, my lovely. Hey, Daryl, went out today with my drone. Oh, I hope you got some good footage. Afternoon, Claire. Wednesday night, we are doing the quiz night tomorrow night. It is going to be at 10:30. So 10:30, the quiz will start. It is going to be mine and Claire's sort of like quizzy. So get ready for the most stupid, ridiculous questions that you can. Please don't fear the quiz or say, I'm no good at quizzes, I'm not taking part, because believe me and you, anybody can play our quizzes. Mine and Claire's quizzes are absolutely open for anybody, and those who think they are very knowledgeable and think they could win this, good luck to you, because I'll tell you something. you haven't got a prayer, but we do get some that know me and Claire's mind and can work round us and get them proper answers. So quiz will be tomorrow night at 10:30. Gives me and Claire time to get our questions together and work out. Being good at quizzes is actually a disadvantage for Lindsay's quiz. Let's put that up on screen. It definitely is a disadvantage for being good at quizzes. Definitely is. What country? Paris. Oh, I'll never forget that one. I can't even, but I think, when I was reading it out, I think it was you or somebody else that pointed that out, Scotty, and you put, she's already given the answer. and I didn't click what I'd done, and it was because something to do with countries, and the answer was a country, but I'd only named one country in the 4 answers. So there we go. There's a bit of thickness for you, but it's all in the name of fun anyway. It's all in the name of fun. So I do hope you can all join us tomorrow night. Like I said, Paul's going to be live tonight, live on members, practicing mediumship. I'll show you how we do a little bit of practicing mediumship. I'm not going to do it because I do it over in members at the minute because I'm not 100% confident in doing it. So what I do is I have my pen and paper. I've got my ribbons. I may even try, or I've got everything. You know, this is what my drawer looks like. So I'm working with ribbons also. So I may do some ribbon working when I'm over in members. But what I normally do is I get me crayons. I get me crayons because I like I love working with colours. So then what I start doing is while I'm talking, I just doodle on my pen and paper, on my paper, and I just do things. And then, but I'm going to try and look at somebody's name as I'm doing this. And then when I've done, they normally ends up with different things on page. So I can see a 7 coming up. I can see the letter A coming up. So I've got somebody that's connecting in with the letter A and the number 7. And then I continue and keep going. Also the number 8. So either June and July are possible months. July and August, sorry. We've got the letter A. What else have we got coming in there? So that's how I try and work my mediumship, doing colours, and I use paper and colour to do it with, and then see what comes out. Sometimes I can connect in straight away. Other times I don't connect. It all depends on. Hey up, Stuart. How are you, my lovely? It all depends on how. Also, the number 3 is connecting in with this one, so I'm getting a number 3 coming in. So yeah. So I don't know if anybody is on at minute that can take any of that. An A name and 7 and 8. So it's either the number 7, number 8, or July or August. I think I said the number 3 then, and the number 3. So if anybody can take that, you never know. The voice from the background through your slip through your. I know. Fancy talking home, I never do out like that when he's online, Claire. Dear, he's doing tea now. He's been out doing my garden, and now he's doing my tea. So I think we're only having chicken, chips, and salad. AJ, you could take number 7. Can you take the A and the 8 also? Because you never know, I might have just tuned into your AJ. So we've got the letter A, we've got the 7th or 8th, so that's a July August connection. I've put my bloody crayons back now. I'm bringing them back out. You can take the A today. Just let's see. We've also got an S connection coming in. There's also an S connection that's linking in here. So we've got an S connection that's linking in. Let me get my crayons back out, you buggers. I weren't going to do this on here. This is what I do on members. Oh, dear. So we've got the letter. Right, let me get these darkened. So we've got the number 7, the letter A, 7. We've got the number 8. We've got an S connection. Right, now I want you to tell me whether this is male or female. You could take the A and the S. Marvellous. Let me try and find out whether I can just see whether I can get a face coming through. I hope everybody's been all right and everybody's having a good day. 7, 8, the A and the S. Ooh, Claire. So I'm getting the impression of a face. The face would have been of I would have said a longish face. It wouldn't have been a round face, but I think it would have been. It would have been point, like coming to a point. how they worked. For AJ, the S is really important. The S is important, and the number 3 that's linking into this person. The S and the number 3 is important. So it's either March or the 3rd of a month. This person, I do get that there would have been either a spiritual connection or a religious connection coming in, because they're coming through in a purple. She's showing me the shape of the face in a purple. So this person must have been on a spiritual level or on a religious level. There must have been a connection there coming in as well. I also was getting like a swelling. I'm feeling like there's something to do about there's something to do with swelling as well around the face. There's some kind of swelling going off around the face. They would have had issues around the face, AJ. I don't know if that fits this person. I'm getting depression a little bit as well, AJ. There's a little bit of depression coming through. I'm not going to say a whole lot, but there's depression. There's definitely a depression, not a deep depression. I don't want to say deep, but there's definitely like I'm going to say depression. What does the diamond symbolize mean for you? Because I'm being shown a diamond symbolization. So are you the diamond or were they the diamond? Because there's a diamond connection coming in, AJ. So I'm not sure whether swelling for the A and depression for the S. Thank you, sweets. But there's a diamond connection coming in. I'm just getting like a diamond. So I don't know whether diamond is something like they're saying they were a diamond, you were a diamond, or that would have been a saying of theirs to say. But there's Dyer Allen, hope you're well, my lovely. Let's try some orange colour in here. Show me. I'm not, at least I'm not supposed to begin reading is on like this. It's 60 years of marriage. I'm not sure. What's your 60th marriage? Isn't that Ruby? Is Ruby's 60th? I think it's Ruby. I think Ruby's 60, or is Ruby 40? I don't know. If anybody can answer AJ's question for me, with 60 years of marriage, would that be it's diamond? Thank you, Caroline. It is diamond, AJ. So would that be relevant? I think it's diamond. So would that be relevant to your AJ, the diamond? Ruby's 40. Thank you. And I don't know why I'm being taught. There's something to do with a book. I'm being shown a book. Where's this book connecting into? Do you know, Is it a book? Right, I'm going to show you what I've drawn. So can you see this here? At first, I thought it was a book, but I'm not sure whether that's a window. And I'm not sure whether somebody's being seen through a window, or a figure's being, somebody's seen them walking past a window, only because of the curtains. My dad passed just before Diamond wedding in 8th of March. Oh, so sorry, AJ, my lovely. Big kisses, my sweets. How are this window? Is it window book? I think this is a window. I think somebody's seen them through a window. There's something to do with seeing somebody through a window, and I do think it's like it is seen. It's as though you've seen somebody's spirit walk past a window or through a window, but there's something to do with this window. Again, I'm being shown the third. So March is coming up. I'll show you all threes that I'm being shown. I'm also getting the letter C. There's a C connection coming in. I'm getting a gentleman's energy coming through, AJ, and this gentleman I'm seeing would have wore like a hat or a cap coming in, and I think this gentleman would have also worn glasses. And I'm seeing the number 2 within his eye, so I don't know where the 2 connects into this gentleman, but there's a number 2 that connects in. Definitely a number 2 connecting in around this gentleman, so it's either a February connection. Again, I'm being drawn to the nose area. So I don't know whether this gentleman would have liked a little bit of a tipple, because when I get drawn to the nose, it's normally meaning that they like a drink or two. So I'm being drawn to the nose area. So that's what I've got, my sweet. So you can just see like the flat cap, the cappy type thing. You can see where the glasses. The number 2's there in the eyeball. So I've wrote it at the side there. We've got the number 2 coming straight on his face. You can see where I've drawn to the nose area. You can see the diamond. You can see where the 8s, the 3s are coming up. The S, the A, the 7, the 8. The window type thing up here, and that's the other energy that come through where there would have been swelling around the face. And you can see the C connection coming in there, my lovely. So I'm going to leave you with that, AJ. And I hope that makes a little bit of sense to you, my lovely. So that's how I do me practice mediumship over in members. But what we also do is the members in there. I can take that out of the book. The members that join me in there all all are working or trying to work as well, so they will put things that they're getting and feeling, and sometimes we connect, sometimes none of us connect, but it's a really good session that we have. If people can take what other people are putting in, that's brilliant because it helps them. I try and when I go in, I try and focus on reading for those that I haven't already read for, because there's quite a few that I've already done. Eventually, this will be brought over onto the main page. But at the moment, it's because of my confidence level. I'm keeping it in members, just over in members. Yeah, that's why. I'll send you AJ, if you can message me on Messenger, I can send you a copy. I'll just take a photo of it and send it you, so you've got it if you want it, my lovely. If you don't worry about it. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. So I am going to be bringing that forward onto here shortly, but for the moment, it is just practicing, as I call it. So even when I bring it over on here, it's still going to be practicing mediumship, because again, I'm not. It's having the confidence. It's not that you can't do it, because there's nothing that any of us can't do. We all can do. We can all tune in. We can all do this and do different things on different levels. So you've just got to sort of like, you have to work with it, and sometimes that spiritual path will take you down a different path. And it might not mean that you're going to read tarots, and it might not mean you're going to do some form of mediumship. It might mean that you're going to be a healer, or you're going to be there to help and support others. It might mean that you've got to find your own feet. I found mine is working with colours. So for me, that's where I'll stay based, is working with colours and shapes and things like that. That's where my connection comes in. Obviously, it's going to change again, because once you make that connection, your connection never stays the same. It changes. Because of the changes that come in and come around it, then you have to change and like learn, so my path might be this for a while, and then it might start taking me down a different path where I don't need to do the mediumship. I don't need to do the tarots. It will put me on that different path. So afternoon, Billy. Hope you're all right. Just having a chat now. I've just done a demonstration, a small one on practicing mediumship. So Jules needs a bong. I know I need to look back and see what Jules has put, because I saw something to do with parrot. Hang on. Where's she gone? Hey, Paranormal Uncovered. How are you, Cole, my lovely long? Tis definitely a long time no see. Ruddy Parrot's giving me the evils while I was eating, as I was eating an apple with it. You should share, you know better, Jules. You know better, Jules, than to than to eat an apple on your own. How are you, Cole, anyway, my lovely? Needs a bong. Hey, Julie, I hope you're well, my sweets. So that's what I've been doing. I'll be the bing and you the bong, and we can bing bong together. Hey, dear, that's a good one. So like I said, I will be back on later on this week doing tarots or oracle readings or whatever I call them, because I don't exactly know what I do, because it's a mixture between tarot and oracle. One night I'm going to come on and I'm going to use the oracle cards because I think that can be interesting as well. Hey, Barry, I hope you're well, my lovely. So I will be coming on and doing I've got some new ones, the heart-shaped ones. Can you read my cat rose? Cat rose? I've not heard of that one, Billy. So they've got hearts, so they're like based on relationship, but I don't think you need to be out, they don't have to be about a relationship, they just give them with love. So I am going to come on and do them one afternoon or one evening. I'll give bitch tits a quarter of the apple. Hey, dear, I love that experiment. Oh, thank you, AJ. Hey, Mandy, how are you, my sweets? I love that you become a member. Mandy, you just go on somewhere on page. It says supporters. You go to supporters, you click that, and It'll take you through. Facebook actually run it for us. We don't run it through his own PayPal like a lot do, because that way it just gets too complicated. So Facebook, we go through Facebook, they run it direct. Once you get, once you click the support button, you get put into a group made by Facebook. From there, if you go to the first comment, there's a link, and you have to click that link and ask to be added into the members live group. So there's like 2 groups, but yeah, that's how you do it. Just click on supporters, I think it is. No, I'm not told. Oh, sorry, sweets, my lovely. I'm sending you loads of healing, Barry. Keep getting trapped. My tummy on. Oh, that's so painful, Barry. That's got to be so painful, sweets. Sending you healing, my lovely, and I hope you do feel better soon. So yeah, just brightening my day listening to you. Oh, bless you, Julie. Thank you. Bogart, you can read my tea leaves. My tea bag just broke. Soldier. Do you know, I might have a try it. Best £2. Is it £2.85? £2.85. I think it's only £2. Is it £2.85 a month? I think for members. Pardon? £2.79. That's all it is for a month. On to join our members. So it literally is next to nothing. As we always say, it's the price of a cup of tea. Yeah. Can you do tarot cards, and can you read mine? Billy, I'm not going to do my tarots tonight because I'm not all set up for it, sweets. But I will be coming back on later in the week. Just keep a lookout, because I will be on maybe Thursday. If I said Thursday, 8 o'clock. Thursday, 8 o'clock. We've got note on Thursday. So Thursday at 8 p.m, I'll be back here doing tarots. So anybody that wants to join me for a tarot reading, they are free readings. You can book in if you want to, but a lot just wait while I come on and do some free readings. If you join us then, Billy, I will look out for you and try and get you a reading done, my lovely. So yes. I'm okay, Mandy. I'm glad you're all right, sweets. I was going to say something, Claire, but thought, keep that ears, eyes shut. What about? What sounds painful, soldier? Claire says that sounds painful, soldier, that you've split your tea bag. Claire! I know what you're meaning then. I only learned last year what teabagging was. I thought teabagging was where you dunk your tea in a cup. I didn't know there was another teabagging kind of thing going on. So I think it was last year or the year before that I actually learned what teabagging really means. Yeah, it's like it just blew my mind. Really, people teabag each other. You just can't make this shit up, can you? So, right, I'm off now. I'm going to go. Well, I can't help John. I'm just going to go back and lay on the settee. Yes, Claire, I wasn't teabagging anyone. Hey, Dion. Claire's put your laughing faces up. Another thing that we are making, they're not quite finished yet, but these are going to be a product that we are going to be selling. They are our yin and yang incense holders. So you get the two, you get the yin and the yang. They are going to have a yin and yang symbol on them. These will be available shortly, but not just yet, because we're just in the process of making them. Lindsay, I'm really laughing out loud. Why? At my knowledge of teabagging. It's honestly, Jules, we were watching something, and they called his nickname with Teabag. And it never even clicked on me then. He got his pockets out, and he got his bitch walking, holding his pockets and that in this prison break thing. Never even asked about Teabag, his name or anything. Not that had anything to do with it. And then, what were it now? But it was 2 years ago. I bet it's 2 years ago. Michael said something about teabagging. And I was talking about teabagging, and I says, well, it's just dunking your tea. I think it was John and Mike's were having a conversation about teabagging, and some that had gone off at school with Michael and something like that. And I said, what are you talking about teabagging? Teabagging is when you dip your tea you're teabagging your cup. That's teabagging. And they both started laughing and they were like, no, it's not. No, it's not. And Michael's going, oh my God, Mom. Oh my God, Mom. You don't know what teabagging is. You don't know what no, like a typical 15, 16-year-old would do. And I was like, no, tell me. So they both started laughing. And then Michael decides to tell me what teabagging is. And I went, no. I went, have you done that to somebody? He went, I haven't, but somebody I know did. I was like, oh my God. When somebody says teabag, I get MS flashbacks. Hey, Scotty, that's class. Shut up, Miss Flea. I was doing my boxing, that doggy barking. Great minds, Jules. I'm always here to lower the tone. Claire, Claire, we love you for it, but you keep lowering the tone. Oh dear. So right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Like I said, I will be members from 7 till 8 o'clock. Paul will be then live at 8:30, and he is joined by our lovely Nanny Lynn, or Lynn Sindri to those that don't know her as Nanny Lynn, and the lovely Mackenzie. Mackenzie is the does the ghost tours in York. So there's going to be some fantastic information and chats going off. So don't forget to join us at 8:30 tonight with Paul. Paul does the Tuesday slots on a Tuesday every week, and every week he brings in different guests for different topics. And it's been amazing, the guests that he's had on. And tonight will be no different, I'm sure. And Nanny Lynn can bring the tone down. I'm missing Nanny Lynn. I love you. But yeah, tonight will be a fun one to watch, especially because Nanny Lynn's going to be there, and Mackenzie. So yeah, so take care, everybody, and love you loads. And we shall see you all shortly. Mwah. See you soon. Bye, guys. Bye.